My name is Francisco Sousa. I am the Managing Director of Talabat in Qatar. I've been in Qatar already for 9 years, and I'm currently in Talabat for the last 4 years. In the past 3 years, we have done something amazing, which is in the checkout, we have an option where we can cut the option of adding the cutlery in their orders. With that, we have managed to reduce more than 10 million cutleries, and for more than this, we are aiming to do other initiatives in the future. For Talabat, it's important as a leader in the market where it's involving so much plastic to make sure that we have different initiatives in order to be a change agent with a positive impact in the society. One of these campaigns or projects actually I would like to share in the first hand here is that we are going to, at this moment already, import sustainable packaging and try to provide as well to the restaurants at a very reasonable price or even cheaper than the plastic price, and ensure that these restaurants that want to tie up with us on the sustainable packaging will have an investment on marketing and different sections just to showcase that is sustainable. And according to that, if everything goes well, I want to make sure that in the future, other suppliers that are also providing the plastic also started to do sustainable packaging at this stage. We aim to make sure that at least 10% of our orders will be through sustainable packaging by the end of 2022. But if this project goes very well, perhaps we even can go way further than that. So the first challenge to implement the sustainable packaging actually is the price, right? So it's very tough to ensure that we have quality price with the quality of a sustainable package. When we talk about sustainable package, we talk about deteriorable packaging, and also at the same time that is chemical free and also has no additives that also can be not only nocive for the food itself, but even for the environment. So according to that we have done a tender internationally to see different suppliers, and only one actually complies the entire rigorous criteria that we have done. At this stage, for a business, is not only important to have profit or revenue or to have the leader market. For us, it's important that we have affiliation and we follow the trend, or even more important, we are the trend. Is no question when we are looking at the current stage that the trend is actually to go to the sustainability, and we want to be the first step further on this matter. No matter what, we want to make sure that we can fulfill not only the sustainability through the plastic, but even through the fuel consumption that we have from our bikes to the entire ecosystem, tie up with our stakeholders to ensure that the entire value chain is way more sustainable. One of these examples as well is that we are doing a specific budget for marketing to enhance the local farmers, because if we import vegetables and fruits in Qatar, or if we have from the local farming, believe me or not, actually they consume less water than in actually most of the farmers outside the country, just by itself, not talking about the transportation. We are now having this campaign to ensure that during the high season in Qatar, we can have the people consuming the local products instead of importing, and also even changing their behavior. So we are allocating a budget and a campaign on that you will hear very soon. So locally, when we look at Qatar specifically is a country that has a very interesting matter, that is the vision of Qatar 2020. So the 2030, when we go at the vision, which is very exceptional worldwide, is very clear that environmental is one of the pillars that has to be respected. So for that, is not only from the government or public entities, but also the business should also take a step further in order to achieve these pillars and the KPIs, and Talabat is in the front side on this matter for the different projects that we would like to share. Respecting also the other side, we have from the United Nations sustainable goals. The sustainability goes from different matters, also includes the plastic. And on this matter is one of the measures that some businesses, if they are related to this topic, is important that they will take the step further in order to not only have less plastic or even deteriorable plastic comparing to the conventional one that we have in the market. With the one-tide program, it is very interesting for us because also not only engage the business like us and other communities, but also engage the entire community towards the same goal of the sustainability and respecting the plastic free. And it's a country that also has consumed so much plastic as any other. In the current situation, it's very important that Qatar takes a step further also with the communities and involve all together. So I'm very excited for the project, and I would like to see it more activities very soon. And also from us, we have the more than freedom and to collaborate in whatever will be needed from the one tide, and if is needed any task forces or any forums where also we could share our own projects, we are more than happy to collaborate as well. This is a good one because I'm fighting for this for a long time, and it's not an easy one. So Ahmed Al Khalaf will be my choice in terms of hero, in terms of sustainability. Why? Because he's the owner of the farming in Agrico. So just to share about Agrico, Agrico has sustainable farming and also has a vertical farming, which is it requires much less water. It can be done at any time of the year, and also the most important, it's local, so it avoids to import, to take the entire transportation and all the efforts around. And in the most important as well, it does not require as much investment around. So when we look at the mushrooms, for example, in Qatar, more than 60 to 70% of the mushrooms consumed in the country is actually made in the country, has been grown in the farms in the country, and the consumption and the footprint, carbon footprint around is way lower than if it would be imported. This is one example that can be transformed and exported to or extend to other activities in terms of farming, and Ahmed actually has been guiding and leading on this matter.